We're gonna go to the floor for a Pilates yoga flow. We do not have any equipment, but if you have ankle weights and wanna put those on, or if you do have some light hand weights, we can grab those at the end, but you don't have to have them. So let's walk over to our mats. Let's turn our legs out nice and wide for a stretch. You're gonna take those arms wide into a big T, bend the knees, scoop the floor, press into the feet, reach the arms all the way up to the sky and take a big stretch. So you open the chest and shoulders, squat it down, push into the feet, lift the chest, and open the heart. Good, just a few more. For 4, push. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. 3, push. Open the chest and shoulders. Last 2. Good. And then one more. You're going to stay on the floor, fingertips on the floor, chest up, knees out. Rock your body side to side to get into those hips. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's walk yourself over to one leg. Make your feet a little bit wider and straighten out one leg. Bend your knee, open up that knee, lift your chest, and a big stretch here. So wherever your knee is, take that shoulder, place it in front of the knee, and expand your wings, opening up your chest and shoulders, taking a big stretch here. 2 more big breaths. And then slowly walk it back over to the other side. So you're gonna flex that toe up to the sky, lift your heart, lift your chest, place your shoulder in front of your knee, and reach those arms and expand those arms long over here. Good, for 3, and 2. Last one, place your hands on the floor, straighten your legs, go forward into a forward fold. Straighten your legs, kind of rocking side to side, getting a stretch in the back of the legs. Wave your body side to side, up and down, turning your head side to side. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands are going to go on the ground. You're going to bend the knees, turn those knees out, and we're going to pulse those hips down. For 10. 9, turn the knees out. 8, and 7, 6, and 5. Exhale, 4, and 3, and 2, and then straighten those legs forward, fold again. You're going to walk your body all the way over to your right leg. Take your forehead over to your shin and take a stretch. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling for 3. Forward fold for 2. Hamstring stretch, and then slowly walk over to the other side. Forehead towards your shin, holding it there. Big breath in, and big breath out. Big breath in, and big breath out. Good, one more time, and then slowly come back to center. Now turn your feet out. You're gonna go into your yoga squat, pressing your elbows into your knees, opening up your chest and shoulders here. So we're in your yoga squat. So you're gonna walk your hands all the way out to a high plank, find that high plank, and then you're gonna walk yourself back into that yoga squat, chest out, tail out. Good. Walk it all the way out to that high plank, tuck and scoop the pelvis, and then walk it back in, turn those knees out, chest out, tail out, roll your shoulders back. Good, 8 more of those. We walk it out for 8, and bring it back in. We walk it out for 7, tuck and scoop the pelvis, find the high plank, I'm gonna turn to the side. Good, walk it out for 6, tuck and scoop, and we'll walk it back, chest out, tail out, and 5, shoulders go over your wrists, tuck and scoop, anchor the shoulders on the back. Keep walking, find that high plank, find that tuck and that scoop. Shoulders anchored, elbows wide, chest out, tail out, 3 more times. For 3, and 1, 2, tuck and scoop. Beautiful. We're going to do one more. Walk it out. Hold that high plank. Tuck and scoop your pelvis. Bring your feet together, and you're just going to toe tap your leg kind of far away from the body. 10, 9, shoulders are over your wrist, tuck and scoop your pelvis, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, anchor the shoulders, and 3, and 2, and 1, and downward facing dog. Start to pedal those feet out. Press your hands into the floor and start to pedal those feet out for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, hot breath, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good, drop both heels. Start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Stay in that forward fold, turning your head side to side. Now, the left hand is going to go on the floor in front of the face. The right arm's going to reach up to the sky, and you're going to bend your left knee. Take that twist. Big inhale. Anchor the shoulders, lengthen out the neck. Twist the body. Good, one more time. Big inhale, lengthen the spine. Rotate. And then slowly switch sides. Right hand on the floor in front of the face. Bend that right knee. Take that big twist. Big inhale, lengthen the spine. Anchor the shoulders. Good. 2 more big breaths. Good. 1 more big breath. And then slowly forward fold. Micro bending the knees. Grabbing the forearms. Pulling yourself down to the floor. And then nice and slow and controlled. You're going to release. Drop your chin, touch the pelvis, and slow and controlled. Curl it up through your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Open up your legs nice and wide, so it looks like this. Open your legs nice and wide. Take your hands behind your back, clasp your hands, puff open your chest, open your heart right here. So stay right here. Big inhale. Good, lift your heart, lift your chest, bend your knees. And dive all the way forward and take that forward fold. And then rock your body side to side here. Good, and then slow and controlled. You're going to release your hands and round it up your spine. One vertebrae at a time. We're going to do that again. Take your hands behind your chest. Inhale, puff open that chest. Reach. And then bend forward, chest out, tail out, go all the way down. Taking your hands over your head and rocking side to side for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bend the knees, release the hands to the floor and round it up. You're going to do that one last time. Take your hands behind your back, puff open your chest, lift your heart, dive forward, chest out, tail out, all the way down to the floor. Good, holding it there and rocking side to side for 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then place your hands onto the floor. Heel toe your feet together. You're going to walk all the way out to a high plank. Take your right foot next to your right hand. Take a little hip flexor stretch, draw the shoulders down, pull the low belly in, and we're going to step back. And then left hand to left foot, lower the hips, big stretch, shoulders onto the back, and then switch. So we go right foot, down dog, left foot, down dog. Right foot, good, and left foot. So you're moving in and out of that high plank, bringing your foot right there next to your hand, and then kind of take like a little upward dog motion. Whenever you lower your hips, you want to take your shoulders, you want to pull your shoulders onto your back, And you kind of want to go into like a little upward dog motion here, but really pull the low belly in to protect the low back. Good, keep opening up the chest and shoulders for 8, and 7, and 6, 5, and 4, 3, and 2, and wherever you are, stay there on 1. You're gonna take the same leg that's in the front, you're gonna take that arm all the way up to the sky for a twist, and then you're gonna try to lower that forearm on the ground, and then reach up to the sky for a twist, and lower that forearm on the ground. Good. For 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Good, now hold that twist. Take that top arm, reach it all the way overhead for a big stretch here. Good, and then place that hand onto the ground, lift the left leg up to the sky. Good, swing the leg down, facing dog. Tap that foot and kick it up to the sky for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, for 4, 3, 2, good, hold it up to the top, take the left knee to the right armpit, take a twist, for 10, take a twist, for 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, take a twist, 3, 2, last one, hold your twist, lower and lift your hips, 8, twist, lower and lift, 7, 6, 5, 4, twist, 3, 2, good, now bring your foot all the way through into your pigeon, across the body, sit up nice and tall, look over your left shoulder to square your hips off, and then slowly come back center, make sure that front foot is flexed, and then you're gonna walk all the way down into your pigeon stretch. And if this doesn't feel good, you can always lay onto your back and go into a figure 4. Take a few breaths here, inhale through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. Just a few more breaths, inhale through the nose, and exhale. Good, 3 more breaths. Big inhale, and exhale. Last 2, big inhale, and exhale. Last 1, big inhale through the nose, and big exhale, and slow and control. Hook your back toe, lift up, bend the knees, stack open the hips, and then slowly come back to center. And you're gonna walk all the way back, hold on there, shake it out, and then micro bend your knees, and then round it up through your spine. You have to do the whole other side. So, inhale, feet together, bend the knees, reach your arms up to the sky. And then you're gonna dive forward, chest out, tail out. We're gonna walk all the way up to the high plank. So the leg that you were just working, right, the one that came forward, and the one that we were kicking up and down, you're gonna start with that leg. So you're gonna go back to that lunge for 10, and then step it back, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, exhale for 5, exhale for 4, good, lower the hips down, roll the shoulders back for 3, and 2. Now you're gonna hold it on 1. So slowly, gently roll your shoulders back, lift, open your chest, take a little stretch here. Now the opposite hand is gonna reach out. So make sure you're on the opposite side here. Good, so we go inhale, reach, and then lower the elbow down to the floor. Inhale, reach, and lower down 2. For 3. And 4. For 5. Keep going, lower down. Last 2. 1 more. And then take it up to the sky. Now reach that arm overhead for that big stretch. Good, big stretch here. Reaching overhead, stretching nice and long. Good, and then place that hand down. You're gonna kick that leg up to the sky. Tap and kick it up for 10. And 9, press into the floor. 8. Pull your ribs and abs in. 7. 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. Externally rotate your shoulders. 2. Last one. We're going to take that right knee and we're going to twist it all the way across the body. For 10. And 9. And 8. 7. And 6. And 5. Or 4. And 3. And 2. Last one, take a twist, hold it there, lower and lift your hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, twist, 2, and then 1. Set that foot down for your pigeon. Woo, holy moly. Flex your foot, square your hips off, look over your right shoulder this time. And then slowly walk it out. Make sure you're flexing your foot, you guys, to protect your knee. And lower all the way down to the floor. Getting into that stretch. Good. Squaring those hips off, relaxing your shoulders, taking a few more big deep breaths here. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good, one more big breath here. Good, slowly finding your way all the way up. Hook that back toe. Go back into your downward facing dog. Lower the foot down. And again, pedal those feet out for 10. And 9. And 8. And 7. For 6. And 5. For 4. And 3. And 2. And then lift up high onto your toes. And drop those heels back down for a stretch. One more time. Lift up high onto your toes. And then drop your heels. Stretch. Last one. Lift up high onto your toes. Finger the shoulders. Press the heels into the floor. And then slowly lower the knees. Open them nice and wide and go into a child's pose. So walking those arms all the way out in front of you, taking a big stretch here. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. So big inhale. And then you're going to walk all the way to one side. So I'm going to walk all the way to the right and lean, all the way to the left and lean into my right shoulder. And then I'm going to walk all the way to my right and then over to my left shoulder. Good, and then we're going to come all the way onto all fours. So here we are, shoulders are directly over your wrists, and then your knees are directly underneath your hips. We're just going to round plank up to the ceiling. And then inhale, draw the shoulders, chest up, and out. More time. Exhale, round. Inhale, shoulders down, chest out, tail out. One more time. Exhale, round. And then inhale, shoulders down, chest out, tail out. Now, extend the left leg all the way back behind you. Extend the right arm overhead as well. Inhale, reach the right arm and the left leg, squeeze, and then slowly lower down. Inhale, lift and squeeze, and slowly lower down. So straight arm, straight leg. You guys take that right shoulder and anchor that right shoulder onto your back. Take your rib cage, pull the ribs up and in, pull the belly in to protect that low back. Keep your chin slightly tucked, lengthen through the crown of the head, and you lift and lower for 8 and 7, lengthen for 6 and 5, for 4 and 3 and 2. You're gonna hold that arm and that leg nice and long. Anchor the shoulders, pull the ribs and belly in, and then the tiniest little pulses for 10, 9, little pulses, 8, little reaches, 7, think about length, not height here, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now with that right arm and that leg, you're gonna slightly open it away from the body and then pull it back to center. So a slight open away from the body, and then everything pulls back to center for 6 and 5. It's very slight, you guys. It's very, very slight. Very, very, very slight. A little open and close for 3. Use your ha breath in your core to bring it back center for 2. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. And then one more big reach here. And then slowly lower the hand and the foot. Beautiful. Now, I want you to hook your tippy toes. Take an inhale, exhale. Lift your knees off of the floor. And then lower them back down for 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. Really anchor the shoulders, you guys. 4, pull those shoulders down onto your back. Ha breath for 3. Use your core to lift your hips. Good. Last one. Now hold your knees hovering off of the ground. Now extend that left leg back behind you and stabilize and hold. Keep your knee down. Keep your knee hovering over the floor. Hold it here. Now see if you can extend that right arm and hold for 10, 9, 8, balance, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and then lower down and take a stretch. We're gonna go right back into the other side. So now the left arm and the right leg are reaching away. Anchor that left shoulder onto your back. You inhale, drift the arm and the leg away, and then exhale, lower it down. Inhale, drift, and slowly lower down. Inhale, drift. Good, so we wanna think length here, not height. So you don't wanna feel this crunching into your lower back and arching. You wanna pull the ribs and abs up and in and keep those shoulders really anchored onto your back, lifting and lowering for 8. Lengthen through the crown of the head for 7. Nice, you guys, straight arm and leg. 6, so it goes straight out and it goes straight down, like this, guys. Look, straight out, and then it's straight down. So your arm and your leg stays long the entire time. Keep it long. Don't bend your elbow in, just keep your arm and leg long. Good for 3, yes. And 2, good, and then hold that, hold it, hold it, hold it. Anchor the shoulder, pull the ribs in, pull the belly in, and then tiny little reaches, little pulses. Good, little pulses, little pulses, little pulses. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hold it there, 2, hold it there, 1. Now you do a tiny drift, inhale, open, and exhale, close, find the center. Inhale, drift, and exhale, close. Inhale, drift, and exhale, close for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hook those toes, anchor the shoulders, hold the belly up and in. Lift and lower those knees. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then hold it up on 10. Extend the leg and extend the arm and try to stabilize. For 10, keep your knee low. 9, 8, 7, good. 6, stabilize. 5, barely hover the knee. 4, 3, 2, and child's pose. Big stretch. Opening up the chest and the shoulders. Good, you guys. And then we're gonna slowly round it up. Let's sit to the top edge of our mat. So here we go. Seated nice and tall. Big inhale, grow nice and tall through the crown of the head. And we are gonna articulate our way down as slow as we can, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, reaching those arms overhead. Exhale, bring the chin to the chest. And if you need help, you can walk yourself up the back of your legs. And then walk yourself back down the back of your legs. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Curl it up, stand up nice and tall. Exhale, slowly tuck. And curl it down. Good. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, chin to chest. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, slow and controlled. Tuck and curl it down. Good. 3 more times. Inhale, exhale. This time, let's straighten out the legs. Take that big forward fold, grabbing the feet, pressing the feet into the hands, stretching out the upper back. Good. Articulate up one vertebrae at a time. Big inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Sit up tall, dive forward. We're going to do that one more time. Big stretch. Tuck and scoop. Last one. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Curl it up, flex, sit up tall, dive forward, put your hands into your feet. Big stretch. And then slow and controlled, articulate it down, nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Bring your knees into tabletop, take a big inhale. As you exhale, reach your arms, curl up, and drive your ribs down, anchor the shoulders. You're gonna go right into our hundreds. So you go, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, shoulders down, neck is long. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. If you feel strong, straighten the legs. Breathe in through the nose and open the mouth. Anchor the shoulders. Big inhale through the nose and open the mouth. Lower the legs if you feel strong. Inhale and exhale. We have 5 more. Let's lower the legs on the inhale and lift the legs on the exhale. 4 more of those. Slow and controlled. Inhale, pump those arms. And exhale, last 3. Nice and slow. Inhale through the nose. And on the way up. Good. Last 2. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. Last 1. Big inhale. Big exhale. And slow and controlled. Hug those knees into your chest. And rock your body side to side. Hands are going to come down onto the ground. Roll the shoulders back. Bring your knees into tabletop. We're going to start with a tap of the heel on the ground. Pull the ribs in, pull the tummy in. Exhale, bring your knees back center. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Notice my leg is stretching away from the body. Good, so I'm not just dropping my heel down like this to the ground. I'm really stretching that leg out, but keeping that knee bent for a toe tap or actually like a foot tap. Now, if you feel strong, let's go ahead and do both feet tap. Both knees come back to the tabletop. Now, the really difficult part of that is to keep your ribs interlaced and to keep your stomach pulled in. So try to tap those feet away from the body, but don't splay the ribs and don't splay the abdominals. Keep everything in as tight as you can. Reach your arms long past your hips. Use your hands and use the shoulders. Now you're gonna take that into a reverse crunch. So tap the feet and reverse crunch it. Tap the feet and reverse crunch it. Good, now we're gonna turn this into straight legs. And we're gonna stamp the feet and articulate it down. Inhale, lower the legs. And stamp the feet and lower down. Good. We're gonna turn this into a roll over. Looks like this. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press into the hands. Lift the feet over the head. Take a stretch. Good, and then bend those knees. Stretch it out. And then slightly open the legs and tuck and scoop and articulate down one vertebrae at a time. Now, if you don't like the rollover, you can stay in that reverse abdominal crunch with either bent knees or straight legs. It's up to you. Inhale, lower the legs. Exhale, use the abdominals. Push into the feet, lift, and big stretch. Good, and then slow and control. Exhale, exhale. Feet come together. Inhale, lower. And exhale, push into your feet. Into your hands. Pull the stomach in, lift up and over. Good, take that big stretch. Now, let's reach one leg up to the sky. And slowly switch your legs. And switch. Good, for 4. And 3. And 2. Good, last one, both legs up to the sky. And then slow, relax the shoulders and control. Articulate it down one vertebrae at a time. Place your feet onto the floor. Reach both arms overhead, nice and long. Push into the feet, lift the hips, and then slowly lower the tailbone all the way down. Exhale, push into the feet, and slowly lower the hips down to the floor. Push into the feet, and slowly lower down. Good, we lift. For 8, just resetting the pelvis. I want the tailbone to tap first. 7, good, and 6, and 5, for 4, and 3, and 2, good, last one, hips up, bring your arms right down by your side. We're gonna go into a march. So you're gonna reach one leg, kick it up, and then lower it down. Other leg, kick, and lower it down. Soften the ribs, and keep your hips nice and stable. I like to place my fingertips on my hips to know that they are not moving. Good, we're gonna kick it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna hold this leg up to the sky. Now tap your butt on the floor and we're gonna pulse the hips up for 10, 9, 8. One leg is up in the sky. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, now hold your hips up and lower and lift this leg for 10, and 9, keep it up, 8, keep that hip up, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, now hold it up there, lower the hips, cross that ankle over your knee, and give yourself a little stretch here. Ooh. Good, flex your foot, figure 4, and now we're gonna go into the other side. Let's go into that march, and then we wanna hold the other leg up to the sky. So the same leg that was up in the sky, we're gonna start with that one for 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, that should be screaming, 4, on fire, 3, 2, and then hold that other leg up into the sky. Tap your tailbone and kick it up, 10, tap your hips and lift, 9, keep your hips level, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, now hold it up and lower and lift that leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross your ankle. Go into that figure 4. Give yourself that big stretch, flexing your foot, relaxing your shoulders. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. All right, we're gonna lay onto our side. Gonna go into a side plank. So take your bottom arm, anchor that shoulder really hard onto your back, and then we're gonna lift your hips up. So you're gonna take this arm overhead for a big stretch here, and we're gonna lower the hip to the ground, and then we're gonna tap up and over the head and on the floor. Lift and tap up and over the head. If you need to modify, you can always bend your knees here. 7, always bend the knees for a mod. 6, or you can go into those straight legs. 5, and 4, and 3, 2, good, now hold it up, good, and just pulse those hips up here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower all the way down. Lay completely onto your side. Lift up underneath your bottom rib cage. Lift that knee up and straighten that leg all the way out. So we're gonna go tap the foot on the floor, lift the leg up, bend it in, kick it out, bend it in, and straighten it out. So we're gonna go lower and lift, bend it in, reach the tailbone back, kick it forward, bend it in, and extend it out. Lower and lift, bend, kick, and then reach. Good, lower and lift, bend, kick, bend, reach. Lower and lift, and reach, and out, good. For 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Holding it there, nice and long. Turn your toe down, stick your butt out, bring your legs slightly in front of you, and draw circles through 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, reverse. 10, and 9, and 8, drop your shoulder, 7, and 6, and 5, for 4 and 3 and 2 and rest it down. Good. Pop your butt back. We're going to go right into your clam for 10 and 9. Open the knee and 8. Keep your hips stacked. 7. Don't let this hip open. 6. Stay lifted underneath your bottom side. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Now hold your knee up. Lift your ankle and squeeze front and back. 10, 9, 8, 7. Lift that knee up. 6, your knees bent. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. 10 more. Hold it there. 10. Good. So your knee is up like this and you're swinging your heel back and forth. 8. Good. 7, 6. It should be burning. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. And then you're going to finish with an internal, external, internal, external. So you're kissing the knees, kissing the heels without moving the top hip. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2. Last one. Hold the knee up. Pop the butt back. Square the hips. Lift up underneath the bottom rib cage. Tiny pulses. 10. Pop your butt back. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's flip over to the other side. So you guys are going to go onto your forearm. Take your hand, roll your shoulder back. Holding it here, we're going to lift all the way up into that side plank. Tap your hand over the head, and then lower it down. And lift. 10. And 9. Remember, you can always go onto your knees. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Stretch over for 3. And 2. Last one. Hold it up and over. Tiny little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Neck is long. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower down. Extend the bottom arm nice and long. Good. Take that leg. Reach. Relax your neck and shoulders. Lift up underneath that bottom rib cage. Slow and controlled. Bend the knee and stick the butt out. Kick the heel forward. Bend it in. Reach it out. And lower and lift. Kick it out. And lower and lift. Good. There's 3. When you bend the knee and reach the tailbone back. Kick it forward, stick the butt out, and lower and lift. 6. And 5. Really stretch long out of that top hip. For 4. For 3. And 2. Good, last one. And then turn your toe down, bring it slightly in front of you, stick your butt out and draw circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, lengthen. 6, 5, shoulder back. 4, 3, 2, reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good. Pop your butt back, lift up underneath that bottom rib cage, and try not to move your hips. And we pop that butt back and clam open that knee. 10 more. For 10. And 9. Pop it out. And 8. And 7. For 6. Exhale for 5. Paw rest for 4. Pop it back. 3. and 2. Now hold that knee up, pop your butt back, lift your heel, and swing your leg back and forth. 2 and 3, knee up, and 4, trying to open the hip. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now lift your knee up and swing your heel forward 10 more times. 10, we're gonna do the internal and external in a minute. 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. Lift that knee up, drop that heel down for 4. Drop the heel down, swing your heel forward for 3. Swing your heel forward for 2. Now you go internal and external. Internal and external. Kiss the knees, kiss the heels. Kiss the knees, kiss the heels for 8 and 7. Oh my goodness. And 6 and 5 for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it there. Pop your butt back in tiny pulses. This is it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly sit all the way up. So you are seated in a mermaid position. We are going to stretch towards one side, so both of my knees are bent to the side, and then I'm going right into a windmill all the way to the ground for another lateral stretch. So I'm just flowing back and forth, up and over. Good, one more time. Big stretch. Open up the heart, open up the chest. You can twist if you like. Round forward, whatever feels good to your body. And then slow and controlled. Come all the way up. Swing your legs around to the other side. So we go big lateral bend here. And up. And big stretch. And then up and over. Push. Big stretch. And big up and over. And stretch. One last time. Good. And we are going to sit up really tall. Flex your foot, cross your ankle over your knee. I think this is Marilyn's favorite stretch. And you're gonna rock side to side, opening up your chest and shoulders, getting into your hip. And you can kind of do a little side to side action where it goes all the way to the floor. And then sit up really tall one more time for that big stretch in your hip. And then switch sides, flex your foot. Rock side to side. You can rock all the way side to side here. Sit up really tall, flex that foot, open up your chest for 8, 7, 6, 5, open the heart, 4, and 3, 2. We're gonna finish with a little butterfly, feet together, knees apart, and send it all the way forward. Press your hands into your knees, chest out, tail out. Good, and then I'm sorry, one last thing. You're gonna come onto your knees. You're gonna sit back, take one hand behind your back, press your hips forward, and open all the way up. Good, and then you're gonna lower down and swing around to the other side. Pressing those hips forward. Good, and lifting it up for 4 and 3 and 2 and one last time. And then slowly find yourself into a forward fold on your feet. Good, and let your upper body hang and sway side to side. Release your hands to the floor, drop your chin, pull your little belly in, and round it up. nice and slow through your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Good job. That was so awesome.